Welcome to the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Meter 45 2-star for $500,000 today. Jump one is Jarvis, which is what they used to call me in high school. These are your FEI delegates behind me. They make sure that all the cups are exactly 18 millimeter. They're on the draft schedule. They're made by an approved brand and make sure the jumps are exactly the right height. And if not, they're going to let us know about it. See these little shims right here? We send a box of 200 because these things got to be the perfect height, and sometimes you can't get it right here. This is a 2-inch adjustment, and this is a 1/2-inch adjustment. Little fun fact. Okay, Jarvis is number one. We're probably going to pick up a big right lead canter, get a good gallop going, catch this oxer nice, and head on down to Radar. They did not say course is open to walk. We're going to see how far we can get away with this. Radar, super sick. A really big optical illusion here. When they set this thing as a triple, watch out. They did that at the Invitational. Today it's just a vertical. Sandra picked out the colors. Neither of them are easy to see or jump well, so something that should be focused on. 8 strides to Van Cleef. It's kind of nice of the course designer to put this in the middle instead of on top. These rails are not nice. Jumps overall beautiful though, so it's got that going for it. Let's go find number 4. Left-hand turn by the in-gate. Your horse is not going to think that the course is over, but you really always need to keep your horse going by the in-gate. Coming to Gothic, done in white poles today. Interesting choice. I'd love to ask Kenny Chrome what he was thinking, because we have poles to match it, but I'm sure he was thinking something, so we'll find that out later. 5 strides to number 5. I love that, especially when I'm show jumping, because it helps you remember how many strides you're supposed to do. I also never count over 5 strides, just ride the rhythm. These rooster poles are actually like the tail of a rooster. They're very artistic, really cool. So glad they brought them out today. The gate is super impressive too. If you back up, you can see that the gate is the tail of the rooster for both sides, set as an oxer. Cockle doodle doo. Bending nothing from the roosters to here. I think they're just going to get out here, get straight, and ride to Coniglio. This is called Coniglio. It's after a really cute boutique in Palm Beach, and has 2 colors of orange. A lot of the same colors they use in their beautiful skirts, Sandra loves. It's one of the most famous jumps at the show. Fun fact, this jump was in red 5 years ago, but we're bringing it back. Looks like it's riding Oxer vertical double today. We're about to walk it. Was it too much information? So there's 3 tracks on each of these pillars. Course designers love that. They love to play with it. The depth and the false ground line, looks like you put it up front here. And then not only do you get to set the width of the standard, you get to also set it by the width of the track. So not only do you create an illusion with the standard, you can also do it with the track. It's a 1 stride. It walks right on, as it should for a class this size. It's also 10 feet in width, so rides a little trickier than your normal combination. And also the gate and the wings, everything's very see-through. So 6AB, ride out straight, roll around Jarvis, and this is probably one of the most fun artistic lines on course. Van Cleef with a gold plank at the bottom. Horses will look down a little bit, so you got to pay attention to that. And we'll go walk the combination. 4 strides to 8. All I have to say is wow. I mean, the course designer did something really cool here. He took the extra pair of standards from the stockpile and he used it to flank the oxer. Totally different impression to the horse. And somehow with all this impressiveness going on, the poles are still very careful. Good luck. Come out of the umbrella, keep your rhythm, keep the pace, right into this triple. This color is tough, especially on a day like today. Everything kind of blends together. Jump crew, could we get a bucket of water over here? Okay, it's a 2 to a 1, vertical oxer. What is happening here? Usually you say jump in A, B, and C are free, but I think you're gonna have to set up tall here. And if your horse doesn't jump in just right, you're gonna have to kick over C. This is where the magic happens right here. These guys just got done meeting with the delegates. And they are making sure this jump is perfectly the right height. Ending 8 to the Flamingos, we were just eavesdropping on the stewards and they said the stripes hurt their eyes. And you know what? There's a little truth to that. And this is definitely a bogey jump. Course designer knows exactly what he's doing when he puts these poles in here. There's an optical illusion with the fencing in the background. There's a color contrast with the jump, and every other stripe is a different color. We're going to talk about this jump from back here because the stewards are still working. But as you can see, this dusty pink, it's a one color jump. It's the trend of modern show jumping, one color jumps, especially in these light pastels. It's a whole nother ball game. Horses have to be ultra careful, and the riders have to be ultra paying attention. And it's kind of beautiful too. He said 145 by 160 wide. They're not messing around. I don't know why I love the colors on this jump or the logo, but I just kind of always do. Careful little yellow plank below. It's going to draw the horse's eye down. 10-foot poles in a ring this size. The jump's by itself. Don't underestimate it. I still count on my fingers. Okay, I walk the 8 here. It's definitely going to be 7 in the jump off. People will probably go direct and right to this thing. Not going to lie, I get really proud and almost emotional being out here with my jumps. It's awesome. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. I'm just lucky to do it.